Dear 2024 undecided voter, it is you I'm speaking to as of this moment. Let's talk about voting for Donald J. Trump for the 2024 election. For those of you who have already decided that you are not voting for Donald J. Trump, I am not speaking to you. I am speaking to those who are wondering what would be the benefits of voting in this president once again. Let's talk about the very first concern that Americans seem to be facing today. First and foremost, I'd like to ask you, what are your gas bills like? How much money are you spending at the gas pump? This is an honest question. It's not a question as a person who is favorable toward Donald J. Trump, as I don't believe that every single thing he does is perfect. But I do look at my pocketbook and I can tell you that there is a lot of cash missing out of it. It starts with the gas that it costs, the gas prices that it takes to fill up the gas tank. What about the food prices? Are those affecting your life? Do you get to go out to eat as much? Do you get to go out and take care of the entertainment part of your life that you would really like to do? Or are those things affecting your life? I can tell you this for a fact, that President Donald J. Trump, or former President Donald Trump, will not be as conservative as he was the first time around. In fact, if you pay attention, you will see that First Lady Melania Trump already made an appearance at an LGBT fundraiser. Now, for those who are conservative, we may have varying opinions about that. We may not be in such favor of such a move. But as a very conservative host, I can tell you that that is something to pay attention to. Donald Trump is not just representing the people of faith. He is slowly and more so becoming the president of the people. With that being said, it's important to note that because he is the president or will be the president for the people, you have to understand that he is going to defend, or I hope that he will continue to defend and protect the people of faith. That means that we will not be forced to comply with certain things that come against our convictions. Contrary to the accusations of bigotry and hate, the truth is that most people who call themselves, and don't just call themselves, but actually live by a strong religious conviction, will tell you that we have a conviction to a sacred text. That is the Bible, which contains the New and Old Testament, and we hold to the strong convictions about morality. That morality, my friend, goes beyond the homosexual lifestyle. It covers many different areas that you don't often hear about because the media will not run with those stories because it's not going to cause division. But as a faith person myself, I can assure you that those who hold to strong faith convictions go beyond immoral lifestyles. We deal with drunkenness, we deal with gossip, and so much more. So at this point in time, it's important to put away the idea that this president who is running once again is only for conservative people. He's showing his colors. He's showing that he's rising up to be a part of everybody, all Americans in general. Now, I would like for him to protect those who are women. How about women's sports? I want President Donald Trump to make sure that women are protected. We have a right to be protected. Women have gone through so much disparity in so many areas. So why would it be okay for society to begin to push against women and women's rights? We need a person who is going to look at everybody's situation and be fair. So as you think about why you're going to vote for a president, why don't you think those things through? I encourage you to consider those things. When it comes to the Palestine-Israel situation, I think there's been plenty of evidence that President Biden isn't as pro-Palestine or pro-Israel as you think he is. He is actually a very double-minded man without being willing to pick a side all the way. He is trying to make everybody happy, therefore making nobody happy. You know where President Donald J. Trump stands on the issue. There are other issues that may be important to you. True liberty, true freedom. I can assure you that democracy is not going to be going away if President Donald J. Trump makes it to the White House once again. In fact, I believe that everything will normalize. You will begin to see things calm down. Our economy will get better. Stock will get better. There are businesses that will begin to rise up and be prosperous once again. Maybe you will be one of those entrepreneurs that America is waiting on. My friend, all you have to do is look at the reality. Media, large media networks can tell you snippets, they can show you snippets of a story and tell you snippets of people's words and phrases, but the truth is the evidence is in your wallet. The evidence is in your life right now. The evidence is in the division of America. So I call on you to do your research, put the emotion down, stop letting media tell you what to pick, what to choose, which is why I'm telling you to do your research, to look at life. It is a valid question to say, is my life better now with President Biden? Some people don't want to ask that question because looking at the truth is too offensive to their senses. They've made up their mind that they hate the orange-haired man, and they're going to do everything to keep him out of the White House. As a woman, I want a voice. I, as a Latina, would like a voice. I want representation, and I know that everybody else does too. I can tell you that I don't believe this man was ever racist. He was as sexist as any other man that I have come into contact with that loves to express his admiration for women. Not calling it okay, just saying that most people are the same way. It just doesn't get reported. In today's society and culture, I think we are learning how to put down boundaries, how to respect individuals, and that includes everybody. When we use the word inclusion, we need to make sure we're including everybody, not just those who are promoting a more progressive agenda. Don't forget that those who are from the faith groups also need representation. And I'm not just talking about Christians. I'm talking about the Muslim community. What about the Buddhists, Hindus, and beyond? Everybody needs representation. So while we can be a little blindsided and pretend that President Joe Biden is the president for the American people, all you have to do is look around. Look at the evidence. That's what I'm asking you to do. I'm Teresa Lusk, and I can't wait to hear your comments. Talk to you soon.